Hey, it's Rich. Welcome back. I just finished week 64 on Wegovy. I took this week's shot just a few minutes ago. So far, so good. Things are going okay right now. As you know, I am at the 2.4 max dose for Wegovy. Uh, the past many weeks that I've been on it now for what, 7, 8 weeks now? 7 weeks maybe? I have been, I think, exceedingly hungry. I was hungry at the lower doses, and I'm still pretty doggone hungry, but I'm just ignoring it. Is what my my strategy is, my plan is, and it seems to be working, I guess. The other thing that I did is I last week I got and was assembled a exercise bike, a recumbent bike. So I've had a full week of using the bike, so I'll talk about that in a minute. Something interesting happened. I got a call from my pharmacy, so it was time to renew or get the next set of 4 doses, and the insurance company denied it. So I haven't had a change in insurance. As far as I know, the insurance company hasn't changed its policy on covering Wegovy. I had a full physical 4 months ago, so I didn't think there's anything going on, but I had to call my clinician and say, what's going on, and can you make sure that this gets approved? So she was able to get it approved, but now I have to go see my doctor. And I don't know why. I don't know why I have to go. Maybe on these drugs now, they're going to require you to do more than just an annual physical. I don't know. So I'm spending a lot in healthcare right now. I'm spending obviously money each week on the drug, but I'm also spending money each month seeing the clinician. I don't see her every single month. I try to make it 6 week intervals. I was on a monthly interval for a while, and that's 60, $80 right there. And now I've got to go back and have a visit with my doctor. Which I'm assuming I'll have to copay, and hopefully I don't have any other charges related to that. So it's amazing how expensive something like this is, when realistically a phone call could handle most of everything. And so yeah, I know I've seen the stories recently about clinics having location fees, just the fact that they have a clinic that you show up at, that somehow your healthcare bill doesn't cover the cost of the building. I don't know. That to me, that's like McDonald's charging whatever they charge for a Big Mac, $5.99, whatever they charge. I don't even know. Whatever they charge for a Big Mac, and then as you are paying the bill, they say, "Oh, by the way, there's another $25 location fee on top of it." So it's something that has been in the news recently. I think it was on 60 Minutes. I didn't see that story, but I did see it on YouTube, and we were talking about it at work. And someone else had seen that they had a friend. They actually know some people in a different state than what we live in, and they are being charged location fees, and it was quite substantial. So hopefully, I'm not going to fall into that trap. I think the state I'm in is trying to make it so that they can't charge location fees, because that's like going to Walmart and buying a thing of milk. And by the way, there's a location fee, so the milk is you know, $5.99, and the location fee is another $20, right? Doesn't make any sense to me. But what do I know? That's why I'm not a really rich guy. I'm rich in name only. All right, let's talk about the change that I've made in the last week. So I think I told you last time that my recumbent bike had just been assembled, that I had used it that Friday, and then I talked to you on Saturday. I promised to give you an update. I won't make as big a deal about it as I am today, but as you can see from my little chart there, I used it every single day. I used it to hit 5 miles every single day. So, when I first started, I wouldn't say it was a struggle, because I wasn't going at a pace that was a struggle, but it was. It took me about 26, 27, 28 minutes. I can't remember exactly. You'll see on the chart. I think it was 27 minutes the first time. And yesterday when I did it, it took me right around 22 minutes. I think it was just a few ticks over 22 minutes to go the same distance. And again, I'm not doing anything strenuous. I don't have any resistance on. I'm just kind of pedaling, trying to get my body used to doing it. I, I have to be honest, every time I go to do it, I say, I shouldn't do it. I don't need to do it. I don't, I am so tired of this tonight. I have a reason not to do it. And then I think I've got to come and tell you what's going on. And I don't want to say that I didn't do it. So I am forced to do it. And I end up watching something on TV that takes the entire time that I'm exercising and I don't even notice it. Right. I can go and not have a problem whatsoever. So again, no excuses. I have no excuses to not exercise at least a little bit. I will keep doing that. Uh, so anyhow, that's how it's going. It's going pretty well, and I'm going to continue doing it every day, and we'll see how that all helps. Anyhow, let's talk about something a little more fun. What do you call a magic dog? What do you call a magic dog? A labracadabra. A labracadabra. I had a lab. They're magical all by themselves. They don't have to have any special powers. Uh, a couple of nights ago, I got together with a buddy and we went out for drinks. And we chose a bar that was by my house, so I was actually able to walk over there. It's only a 5-minute walk. On the way home, it's a 45-minute walk. The difference is staggering. I feel people hurting their forehead when they slap their hand to it. All right, how did I do this week? This week, again, I was very hungry. I have to admit, It's not right now. I am hungry when I'm going through each day, and there's times at night that I'd say I'm just going to bed. I can't take it anymore. I'm going to bed. And normally I would go grab a snack and eat and watch TV some more. Um, so the drug is helping, but I don't think it's where it needs to be. I wish they had a higher dose. But I lost another 3 pounds this week. That brings me down to a total of 86 pounds down. I'm not giving it back. We'll see you next week.